Have you ever had one of those moments where you feel completely off and you are just searching externally for the answer? You're looking at social media, you're looking at the news, you are checking your astrology to see if the stars are aligned or not. And everywhere you look externally, like you just get more and more confused. Well, this is something I know a lot about because I spent a lot of time in this space of not trusting my own inner guidance system. And when you know that things seem off and you know that something needs to change and you're looking for validation in this, you are searching everywhere but yourself for the answer. This is where your inner guidance system like kicks into overdrive and it's telling you what you need to do. You're just not listening. So, today we're going to talk about something that I know very well. We're going to talk about trusting your own inner guidance system. That quiet voice, that gut feeling, that subtle nudge, because it's the truth. And just because you can't see it, just because it's cloudy outside and you can't see the sun, you know it's there. The truth is not out there, the truth is in here. And just like Gary Allen talks about in his all-time favorite song of mine, "Every storm runs out of rain." So let's talk about how we can develop this intuition tool, and more importantly, how we can trust it. So first off, why is the outside noise so loud? We live in a world that teaches us to look outside for answers and for validation. Algorithms, opinions, expert advice. Everybody is going to want to tell you what to do because they only have love in their hearts for you, most of them, but also because they are afraid for you. So if you are kind of trying to like stretch your wings a little bit here in life and you're questioning the decisions that you've made and you're thinking about big trips, big changes, big opportunities, and you want some sort of validation from the people that you love and trust the most, chances are you're not going to get it because all they are doing is giving you the best love and advice they can from their own filter. And their own filter can be super traumatic. It can be based out of fear. It can be based out of just not knowing. We're wired for connection. We're wired for community. So, of course, we're going to want the validation and the praise and the acceptance of others when we're going through big life changes. But here's where it gets tricky. When we allow that noise to drown out our own inner knowing, when we start second guessing ourselves because someone on the internet has a different timeline or different path, that's when we start to drift. When we care about the opinions of others more than we care about our own internal dialogue that's going on right in here. I spent years doing what I thought I should, saying yes to things that weren't right, following advice that didn't even fit my life. And you know where it got me? It got me 2 divorces. It got me a bankruptcy in my 20s. It got me a degree that I don't use anything with, and it left me burnt out, resentful, and absolutely completely disconnected from myself. So let's talk about what the inner guidance system actually is, because this is something I had to figure out for myself. It's not some booming voice from the sky. It's not a crash of thunder and lightning and bam, you're Superwoman. And you know that feeling when your stomach kind of drops? You know, it's like a gut feeling, a gut instinct that something isn't right, that maybe somebody said something that hurt your feelings to your core and you just feel it. That's your inner guidance system. So we can use that for fear and we can use it as a tool to grow. You know that lightness in your chest when something works out and somebody says yes to something, or you get a new job offer, or there's so many different ways that you can feel this like really good feeling in your heart. That's your inner guidance system too. So we're talking about feelings here. We're talking about fear. We're talking about happiness. We're talking about lightness. Feelings are our inner guidance system, your inner guidance system that you were born with. This inner compass has been there all along. It's just been waiting for you to talk to it, to own it, to bring it to light. Your inner guidance system is who you are beneath all the roles. So if you're a teacher, you most likely been identified as a teacher. If you own a home, you're identified as a homeowner. If you lease a car, you are a car leaser, whatever it is. Your inner guidance system is who you are beneath all of that. It's your core values, it's your core feelings, and it's your own inner wisdom, your own inner truth, your soul. So if you wanted to connect with your soul, all you have to do is take a step back, feel the feelings, and listen to what your inner guidance system is telling you. And guess what? She's not going to shout at you, but she is patiently waiting for you. So now we've identified what this is. How can we strengthen our own connection to our own self? Let me give you a few tools that I've used, and hopefully they can help you. Ask your body, not your brain. When you're unsure, pause, take a breath, and ask, how does this feel in my body? The feelings of tightness, smallness, heaviness, that's usually a pretty clear indicator that whatever you are asking questions about is a no. If you are thinking happy thoughts, light thoughts, if it energizes you, then that's usually a yes. And you have to be able to create the space for this internal dialogue to exist. Again, you cannot create this in a storm. You have to find the space that you need for safety and for silence and for acceptance and alignment. So you have to carve out the time. Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's a walk with no podcast or no music. And then just wait for the answer. And here's a fun one. Pay attention to synchronicities. Nothing in this world is by accident. Randomly, quietly, repeatedly, that's your inner guidance system. So maybe you keep hearing the same song on the radio, or you're drawn to the same song on Spotify. Listen to the words, listen to the lyrics. What is it trying to tell you? If you keep having the same thoughts of fear, anxiety, what is it trying to teach you? We have to be able to look beyond the surface, beyond what we see with our eyes, and start understanding that our inner guidance system comes from our feelings and our hearts. Your path most likely won't make sense to anybody else. So stop trying to people please and stop searching for validation in conversations and the external world. Do what your heart wants to do. The more you live from your inner knowing, the less you're going to care about what other people are thinking and what the external noise is. Here's what I want to leave you with. You don't need to wait for the storm to pass to trust the sun will come out. You don't need all the answers to take the next step. You already know. And if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Because this isn't about getting it perfect. It's about getting honest, getting quiet, and returning home. Here's your invitation. Take 3 minutes today just to sit quietly with yourself. No distraction, no fixing, just listening. And trust whatever comes up because your inner guidance is real, because you are wiser than you've been led to believe, and because it's never too late to come home to yourself. If this is resonating with you, please leave a comment. When was the time you followed your intuition and it worked out? Or what is something you're currently wrestling with that you are working on hearing your own inner guidance system tell you what to do? I'll be ready and responding. I love this stuff. And if you want more videos like this, please subscribe, share it with a friend, or just let me know. We're all in this together. Until next time, keep listening, and the sun will come out.